Good evening, everyone. I'm Deborah Arbeck. Tonight, more concerns about safety when it comes to using cabs in Montreal. Last night, we brought you the stories of two women who say they were sexually assaulted by taxi drivers in the city. Now, it seems a law meant to help prevent that from happening isn't actually being applied. Jayla Bernstein joins us again tonight with the latest angle. So, Jayla, cab drivers are actually supposed to have background checks.
Well, the law is complicated, Deborah, because it does say that if a person has been convicted of certain offenses, then they're not eligible for a taxi permit. But the problem is that the law doesn't specify how that's supposed to be enforced, which means no one is checking.
He reached in and groped me, which was really scary.
Catherine Cormier remembers the night she was assaulted by a cab driver. She says she'd like more to be done to help prevent what happened to her from happening again.
And that's something that with any institution, whether that be, taxi companies or any other sort of companies where the employees are in public, are identified with the company to make sure that there is strict procedures in.
Right now, Quebec law states that taxi permits will not be given to anyone who's been convicted in the last 5 years of an indictable or criminal offense connected with, as the law states, the aptitudes required to be a taxi driver. But that law isn't being enforced. Montreal police confirmed to CBC News they only run background checks on cabbies who work with vulnerable populations, such as adapted transportation drivers. Quebec's Automobile Insurance Board, the SAAQ, blames a legal hang-up. It says the law doesn't make it clear who is responsible for the background checks and how they should be carried out. Montreal City Councillor Alex Norris says that needs to change.
Because of the intimate setting in which cab drivers and their passengers are put on a daily basis, we feel that there should be more complete background checks carried out on all cabbies.
The SAAQ says there is a working group in place trying to sort out how the law should be applied and who should enforce it, but it's not clear when that group will come to a resolution. And in the meantime, some people are left wondering who they'll be getting into a car with the next time they take a taxi.
Now, Jayla, we also got a lot of feedback on your story from last night.
That's right. After running the story, we received several comments on Facebook. Clara Voyant said on Facebook, "I was sexually assaulted by a cabbie 7 years ago. The police didn't exactly believe me either, saying they had never heard of such a thing before." She says, "I'm glad more women are coming forward." Adam Lepp also commented on Facebook. He says, "A friend of mine who relies on taking a cab home repeatedly gets harassed and actually had the driver try and get into the back seat one time. He says, I pleaded with her to make a complaint to the company, but she felt it would fall on deaf ears." For more on this story, you can visit our website at cbc.ca/Montreal and also join the conversation on our Facebook page.
All right, it really is quite incredible how many people are coming forward with their own stories on this. Thanks so much, Jayla.
Thank you.